Good evening, friends. A few days back, in my recording, I forgotten to tell some few things. Today, I'm recollecting that. I'm telling you. So, among the papers in Indian papers, Bangalore Mirror, I forgotten to mention because there's a Times of India group. I've been writing from the 2012. 8 years I've been contributing. That is one of the very good paper, whom I'm very familiar with it. Local news and the issues I used to write. And coming back to my old UAE days, so I still remember my best experience with the Elite Club. A friend of mine, Mr. Shetty, who is a close friend of mine, introduced me to the club. That club is none other than Toastmasters Club. Toastmasters is an international club, and each country, major countries, it has got units. And I have become one of the member in the Sharjah unit club. And I spent 18 months in that club, and it was a wonderful experience for me. So those who want to develop personality development, leadership qualities, skills, that will be very, very helpful and very useful. And I was surprised when I attended the first meeting. All the people, all senior geriatric people were sitting above 60 years. So the enthusiasm, the way of expression, I was thrilled. So I spent about 18 months before my departure to India, and I could able to do a program called CC, Competent Communicator, and I got the certificate from ES, which that was a very good memory for me. And in one of the speeches, I got a prize also. The speech I remember language. So these are the things which I remember and cherish always in my memory. And apart from that, there was another club, Emirates Humors Club. I was a member of the Emirates Humor Club. I was also a member, and I attended many meetings and I enjoyed that. And lastly, before my departure, 2009, I remember, October 19, Mr. Ashraf, regional coordinator of Kaidali TV, famous channel of Mr. Mammootty, film actor Mammootty, Kaidali channel. He took a liking for me, and he came home and he took shots for me, all my writing letters and all. But unfortunately, I couldn't get a cassette from them because they don't have the policy of giving any cassette. But when it was telecasted, I couldn't taken any copy of that. So next day, it was telecasted again. Luckily, my brother-in-law took it through his mobile, and I got it. That is about 4 to 5 minutes, but the original program was 7.5 minutes. The program is known as Gulf Focus. October 9, 2009, 19th October 2009, I still remember. And YouTube I searched, but they have not uploaded. Again, that is one of the memorable this thing I forgot. I have not incorporated the other day. And coming back to today I'm so happy that the dashing batsman Dhoni is completing 39th year. It was a memorable this thing for all the cricket fans. I'm wishing them and wishing Mr. Dhoni for a successful, happy and healthy birthday, and he has to achieve many more innings in the coming days to come. And I just, on this occasion, I remember my old days. So today only we are enjoying all the commentary, relay, direct TV, relay, telecast and all. In those days, 50 years back, there was no TV, so no relay, only on Doordarshan, TV, radio we used to hear. And I recollect my good old friends, good old narrators, the duo, Anandarao and Chakrabarti. Today I remember, and I just want to recollect the way in which they talk. I'm just thinking, I just want to produce that. It may not be accurate, but it's my the tribute to those duos in those days without TV. They have done a wonderful job, and still they were remembered by millions of cricket fans. Now I just try to imitate like Anandarao and Chakrabarti. Good evening, Doordarshan viewers. Good evening, viewers. This is Anandarao reporting from Chepak Stadium. Now, India and Australia is going to bat first innings, and after a long time, after a decade of time, Richie Beno, the captain Australian team, has come to India, and now we are going to see Indian captain skipper Nari Contractor and Australian captain Richie Beno going for toss. I think India won the toss and elected to bat. Before the batsman coming to the field, I will tell you the players' name. Indian skipper Nari Contractor, Pankaj Roy, Bollywood Rikar, Vijay Manjrekar, Lucy Chuttir, Surendra Nath, and Natkarni, Babu Natkarni, Ramakant Desai, wicketkeeper Kundaran, and Gaikwad and Surendra Nath in swinger bowler. The Australian players: Richie Benaud captain, O'Neill, Davidson, Neil Harvey, and Mackay, and now Pankaj Roy is going to face the first ball from Davidson, the fast medium pace bowler from Australian team. Davidson left arm over the wicket, good leg ball on the middle and leg stick, and Roy tries to push it on the outside, fielded by Mackay and back to the bowler. A fine morning in Madras Chepauk Stadium, about 25,000 spectators are watching the wonderful cricket, and I think Gemini Ganesh is sitting in the pavilion watching it, and he's one of the order plan of cricket, and he always comes, whichever match comes, he comes and attend. Now the next ball, that was the main over from Davidson. Davidson, 1 over, no wicket, no run. Now there are slight change. Richie Benaud had a talk with the other face bowler, McKeith, and McKeith is coming from the other end. But that is the commentator said he'll be bowling to the left-hander, left hand to left hand. Nari Contractor, the skipper, who has got many credits to his, many laurels to his credits, and he'll be facing the ball from McKeith. McKeith, left arm, good ball and beautiful shot by Nari Contractor, but it was nicely fielded by O'Neill in the long on, and there was only 1 run. 1 for no wicket, India, and now the drinks are coming, and after September, now India 66 for no loss, about 13 overs, and Australians have bowled so far 13 overs. And over to you, Chakrabarti. Thank you, Anandra. We have been watching a wonderful cricket, and both attack from the commentators end and Balaja, the other Chepauk end, very nice. Both left-hand bowlers have done very nicely, and Nari Contractor played very nicely. He's still in the crease at 46 to his credit, and Pankaj Roy 18 and 2 extra, total 66 for no loss. And now we are going to see the change. Now Mackay is going to bowl slow off-break bowler. He'll be bowling to Nari Contractor. Left arm, good leg ball, and beautiful shot by Nari Contractor all the way for the commentators and for 4 runs. Then 4 added to India, 70 for no loss. And now the lunchtime is going to come, and I am going to give to expert comment to C.D. Gopinath. Over to you, Gopinath. Thank you, Anandra Chakrabarti. And I have been watching the wonderful cricket. So the Indian batsmen are playing very well, and both the attacks from the left-hand bowlers, from the commentators end and Balaji and Chepauk end, they're playing, Indian players are playing very well. And I hope the first day India should score 250 to 300 runs to beat Australia. In the Australian team also very strong, and they have wonderful batsmen. Neil Harvey, O'Neill is there, and Richie Benaud is an all-round player. And this is a wonderful cricket, and I hope viewers will enjoy. And thank you, viewers. Thank you.